Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing One Piece episodes 266 and 267. Last time we learned about a way to look at power levels and a way to another one of the powers, because we've learned a few of the 6 powers that they talk about a lot. That one really threw me off because it was something I was not expecting to be in One Piece at all. It felt very abnormal, but when they explained it, it doesn't seem complete. It's just they said it gauged martial arts skills, and that's not everything, especially with devil fruit powers and other abilities and stuff that we've seen in this show. It doesn't seem like a complete thing, and I'm actually kind of happy about that. Because that means they're not set in the power levels, and somebody with a lower power level can beat somebody with a higher power level then, potentially. I do like that feature there. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out these episodes early and uncut up to 2 weeks on my Patreon, patreon.com/ajrich123. I would appreciate it if you checked it out, and let's go ahead and start. Just keep that... They all hate each other. That's why they were separated. He holds such a grudge. Is there information we still don't know? He knows that'll get to him. Eat his face off! That's the way you can get back at him. There you go. Is that Frankie's ultimate attack? I thought he was gonna summon a ghost or something, or... How is this group so... CP9 seems like such a joke when they're all together like this. A secret organization, you would never think they'd be acting like that. $10,000 people aren't enough for Luffy. How many techniques does Luffy have? I need to start writing those down. He's used so many attacks. They have really bad communication skills. This is just becoming a normal thing. Everybody against Luffy. Everybody, like, them going into places that have a bunch of people that's not on their side against them. Government and Navy. And they can't do shit. Okay, we're going back to plan A, using your head. When has his head ever let him down? Well, physically let him down. That should have been obvious. Though not all of them know his strength, so I get it. What the... Conjoined triplets? I have no words. Wouldn't they just argue with each other? It's like 3 leaders instead of 1? Do they all have the same justice if their name's Justice? Why do I feel like they have the worst form of justice? Meaning none. So much for that. He says you'll never do that, and then they do it. How typical. This man knows how to tie a knot. Looks like he's dancing. Without them actually physically moving it, you would think there would be no chance to open those doors. Those doors must weigh a ton. A forced breakthrough. And that's the aftermath when you fight Luffy. You get your ass kicked. Or you have a headache from him screaming. One or the other. I'm sure there's at least one enemy that's been knocked out from just his screaming. One of those guys are just knocked out from screaming. Everybody's learning from Luffy about just going straight into it. It's a valid strategy until it doesn't work. Normally, I would say don't do this, but it works for Luffy. Excuse me. I don't think doors can stop Zoro. He's perfect to open a door his own way. Can we get some seat belts or something? Hey, you're not acting like your hero self. When things don't work, just cut through it. Or just ram through it. That looked more like you're gonna send some type of like power beam or something. That would be amazing. The frog could do like a Kamehameha wave or something. Ooh. This is why you install brakes, folks. But when they land, how are they gonna stop? You gotta think a couple steps ahead. You missed. You're still gonna get hurt even if you're in each other's arms. What can he do when they're already falling, though? Unless the dumb luck. Now that sounds like something Luffy would say. At least one group is getting through. So they're automatically making themselves part of the Straw Hats. How about just as honorary members? Oh! What the? Oh, fuck! Ooh, that angle, it looked like it was through the heart for a second. I really like Polly. That scared me for a second. They're all getting back up. Man, did that turn fast. But fortunately, oh, a train to the face. The giant is about to get... He's taking the train all the way in the back. Oh. What a trooper. Taking it like a champ. I guess that's how you stop the train. Crash into something. You don't need brakes if it can't move. Normally you wouldn't be. Everyone would be dead. But these guys aren't normal people. Yeah, survival rate, if we were going by normal logic, which we don't in One Piece, would be 0%. Zoro wants to show, I can do what Luffy does too. Give me 10,000 people. I think it's irrelevant. Oh, so this is where our hero went to. Luffy never ceases to amaze me. Well, kinda put yourself in a bad position. God, that's a really big fall. And double bad for Luffy, obviously. And the drive of being able to save Robin, that should be enough to keep him going. There we go. I was asking about it last episode. Like, where's the scream at the where's the Luffy scream at the end of each episode? I have to have that now. It's like, it feels like it's mandatory to have a Luffy scream, or you can't end the episode. That's how it should be. Luffy taking on everybody is just normal at this point. We know he can take on a lot of people. 10,000 does seem like a lot, though. But they were all kind of well timed. Now Zoro and Sanji and all of them are in there. Now hopefully some of them can catch up and help Luffy in this spot. Because even he's kind of in a really bad corner. I don't not that I don't think he could bash through them. That's typical stuff he's pretty good at. As we see, he's perfect with his head, but yeah, it's still gonna be difficult. Well, we went from barely ever seeing a bazooka to everybody having a damn bazooka. There's no reason to charge forward if he actually fell. Yeah. Sure, you're gonna pull him up and then lock him up. Jesus. These guys are trained, right? These guys are grown adults. Trying to play whack-a-mole with Luffy. They deserved that, 100%. These guys are not bright. That is beautifully kind of set up for them there. Everybody knows a lot of them by this point. You would think. What about just being, you're a Z, okay? Yeah, because nobody else matters, right? Until you see Robin. Wait, so Pirate A's bad now? Yay, we got his normal voice again. I missed you, Chopper's voice. Good way to point out the obvious. Somebody get child services. Yes, because that's what they seem like they would do. You gotta give it to Usopp. Yeah, I mean, this has actually helped her in a few situations. She didn't have something to fight with before. They're giving her plenty enough time to do this, though. I mean, we've seen stronger lightning, but this'll do the job. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, that's Sogeking. What are you doing? Is he gonna speak like this from now on? He's the main character now. You saw him get his own anime opening. Sanji never stops doing the simp dance. Even in peril. He's doing better than you would think. With how many people attacked him anyway. Just look for the... Either listen for the yelling or look for the destruction. You'll find Luffy. Oh, okay. So when they were talking about sending out like the dogs or the hounds or whatever, they were actually talking about, that took a second for me to realize. I guess they kind of, I get that their look kind of has that that look, that guard dog type look. Just hopefully he doesn't tire himself out. Because how many people does he have to fight at this point? You have a powerful enemy, and let's split up and make it easier. You have several bazookas, and you've been able to do nothing with them. Not like they'd work on Luffy, but still. Yeah, if you follow an idiot and you do what an idiot's doing, that technically does make you an idiot. But I don't really consider them idiots. Here come the dogs. They have no chance. I don't see strength in these numbers. They don't, yeah, they always dogs travel in packs, right? Or that's wolves. But still, it applies here because they got 1 billion people. Yeah, you forgot about the cracked out seahorses. We're seeing many positives on how to use rope in this show. I feel educated. I feel like at least 25% of the screen time she's gotten, she's just drinking. How are any of those guys still moving? Yeah. Because they're the ones that are trying to get inside to save Robin. Makes sense they could distract them or face them. Insert your fire joke. I mean, Zoro, a lot of those guys have some good one-liners. Some of the side characters have some pretty good one-liners too. The show is good at that. When has that worked? They really have underestimated everybody. I don't think they would ever get along. They're too much opposites. Oh, this guy wouldn't get along with anybody. He's just a dick. So he must be the one that was sending those guys over and over again too. They both were affected by what happened to Tom in their past. Oh, so them running into them was the tip-off. I wonder if they had somehow not ran into them, like ran into him at all, would this have happened? I mean, they were still going that way, but would it have happened like that? Would things have gone differently? Would they have not approached Robin the way they did? Or at all? It makes sense. No wonder they were able to find Robin that quickly. God, he looks crazy like that. This is one guy that really doesn't deserve the evil laugh. Oh, god damn! Oh, he needs to be fucking beat for that. Did he not get authority for it then? Is he lying? With Robin asking that, maybe I'm not being able to notice here, but it seems to me like the way she asked that question at the end and then he hit her, does that mean maybe he's lying about the part of being able to use Buster Call? Because she sounded skeptical when she asked that. So I'm wondering, and if he doesn't have authority to do that, then that's the major reason why she even went with them, right? Because technically it would have been a lot harder to get her by force than her doing it by her own will. I have a feeling the way that just went down, maybe he is lying and he doesn't have authority over it, so we couldn't use that call right now. And if that's the truth, then that means it would be easier to get Robin, because Robin would realize that and probably not stay there. I don't know if she could get out like this, but with help she could. At least she would willingly leave instead of having to be dragged out or forcefully out. I don't know. It's making me lean towards that way, the way that went down. But God, that guy is so hateable. Like, I mean, that flashback with him was bad enough on what happened to Tom. He doesn't deserve an evil laugh, though. He doesn't have the power. Like, the way he is, he doesn't seem like someone that should have that. He didn't deserve it. He said, I mean, I guess he deserves it because he's evil, but I don't know. There's a lot of hateable people we've kind of met in CP9, even though it was kind of funny with the back and forths and when they were all together. But then you kind of get reminded that they are, you know, kind of doing some bad stuff here, and they do have Robin and Frankie locked up. So I don't know. I really not a fan of him. Not at all. I don't know. Is anybody a fan of him? You guys could say I'm wrong in the comments if you'd like. I don't know. But now that they're there, and now that they're actually in the midst of it, they seem very close to be able to getting there. But Luffy and Zoro and all of them need to break through first. They're almost there, hopefully. But I feel like a little bit longer, and then they can kind of. I just want them to reunite. I think that's what I want the most. I want them to reunite. I never thought I would miss just like the randomness, even the freaking Davy back games. I even miss that because the interactions with Robin and everyone being together. You made me miss that because I just want the back and forth. I miss it. But anyway, nice little short review. If you are new to the channel, subscribe if you haven't. I'd appreciate it. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/ajrich123. If you'd like to see these episodes early and uncut, up to 2 weeks, patreon.com/ajrich123. And thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.